Hello, hello. How are you all doing this evening? Are you ready for some chatting and sharing and all the good stuff? I am just making sure that I back up with, since we're live tonight, I need to back up our video, being able to see if anybody comes on by bringing it up on my phone. There we go. I can see if anybody is on and chit-chatting. So we had, I hope you guys enjoyed the new graphic. That was my first one through Chat GPT. It looks amazing, right? So you definitely have to try Chat GPT. The graphics are way improved. I shouldn't say that's my first graphic with Chat GPT. I've tried it in the past and I didn't like it. But they are much improved now. And as you can see with the one I posted in the group, that they are looking great. And the Mother's Day, the first two Mother's Day images for our sale going on. Today's the 28th through the 30th. The 15% off site wide. Those were both made by ChatGPT. So much easier. OMG, lifesaver. So if you haven't tried it, give it a try. I'm on the free version still. I know some people have purchased the full version. I'm still on the free version, and it's still giving me awesome results. Um, in fact, sorry. In fact, I've been asking a lot. You guys know that that is like my total assistant in everything. So, I have been asking lots of questions and working with ChatGPT on other items to do with Avon, and I highly recommend using an assistant. We had one topic brought up. Thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and throw, I know she doesn't mind. Hi, Yolanda. Good evening. I know Alma won't mind me using her name, but she is the one that gave us the topic for tonight. So our main topic tonight, we can always add in as you guys bring in and chat with me. But our main topic tonight is uh, feeling not seen. It is really easy to get uh, that feeling, and we all get it. So that is definitely not something that is just one person. So I'm so glad that Alma brought it up, and I haven't had a chance. I'm hoping she gets to jump on. If she doesn't, that's fine too, because I know she is super busy. Um, but uh, we're going to talk about different ways to, get around that feeling and to get seen. So, usually when you're not feeling seen, um, it's it usually comes from a mixture of um, things that you need to be more active about rather than proactive, if that makes sense. So showing up consistently, we all know that that's a huge thing. Starting more conversations and finding your voice that feels naturally you. Um, you guys heard me 1,000 times say you don't have to be perfect. You just have to do something. Y'all, you have seen me you have seen me on these videos, And I know you guys are like, oh, you just look so natural. I have been doing these for years now. It has taken a long time for me to get this comfortable, and still don't think that I'm perfect, because I absolutely am not. Um, I, I had rough beginnings, and I've learned a few things as I go. Um, but you guys actually, are part of what makes it even easier for me, because if I know that who I'm talking to out there, even if I'm talking to myself, I know the replay is going to be seen by my friends, my family, and that includes my customers, because I think of my customers as my friends, and some have gotten close enough to where I believe that they know a lot more than some of my family do. So making, they always say think about your audience. I know they used to say think about your audience naked, but that's just a little weird for me. That doesn't make me more comfortable. That makes me a little less comfortable. But for me, um, talking to customers, talking through video, talking in person, um, be you. Just be you. So if you guys see me here, it's going to be the same as if you were sitting down at the kitchen table with me, over a glass of wine, cappuccino, whatever. I don't like coffee. I like creamer. I will admit it. So I'm more of a cappuccino girl. But I mean, this is what you'd get. Be you. Because that's what's going to bring everybody in. Um, that's how you're going to be seen. And don't be afraid to ask for comments. Right now, I could be talking to nobody. It's telling me that Yolanda's out there and that she's listening to me. She could disappear and I wouldn't know it. She hasn't commented yet, so don't be afraid to say, hey, give me a shout out. Let me know you're there. Let me know what you're thinking. If that makes you feel better, it makes everybody feel better, right? I personally don't have to have that at this point, but as somebody that is trying to get new to having conversations, whether it is on social media, or whatnot, um, you know, don't be afraid to ask for those comments. Don't be afraid to say, hey, I need you. This has got to be a two-way, or I don't feel comfortable. Um, it takes a lot of practice to be able to talk to yourself. I personally am becoming quite a pro. But I know that's because all y'all are busy and I feel your love on the backside. So what I'm saying is that learn a way for it to be just you. Just you. Amazingly you, because you can do amazing things if you just be you. Um, so visibility equals activity. Um, Yolanda, you're awesome. She says she's multitasking. And that she appreciates me. I appreciate you. Thank you for that. So yeah, we're all multitasking and listening. You don't have to sit there and look at me. I would be off doing other things too. If I didn't have to be, if I wasn't being seen, I would totally be doing 1,000 things at one time. Um, okay, so the first thing, after being you, let's just say visibility equals activity, not perfection. People aren't ignoring you. They just might not be seeing enough touch prints yet. Okay, taking my notes here. So do you understand that? People aren't ignoring your posts. They just haven't had enough touch points yet. If you have not seen, there's a chart out there, and I've shared it from time to time, but there's a chart out there that literally says that there is like a person needs to be shown something, whether it is milk, pantyhose. I don't even think people wear pantyhose anymore. Um, I don't know why that popped in my head, but people need to see something um, like 80 times to, to even for it to start registering in their mind that they're seeing it. On Facebook, you will see advertisements come on and they will just boom, boom, and they start recognizing what you're watching. So they start hitting you more and more and more. And I have to tell you that it has to be quite a few times before I'm finally like, maybe I ought to check that out. Um, so make sure that you are being visible and you are being um uh consistent. You are just out there. Now that doesn't mean selling. That doesn't mean buy. That just means being visible. Being visible at events, being visible at pop-ups, um, being visible on social media. Um, People aren't ignoring that you're in that parking lot every week. Um, they just haven't stopped in yet. We're all about planting seeds right now. And like I said, planting them, you just don't know when you're going to see that seedling or when you're going to get a full blossom. Um, it has to have enough touch points. It has to be seen enough. People have to hear it enough for it to finally bloom. Um, and so that's why I'm always wanting you to think that it's not happening right now, but it's coming if you're consistent. Stay consistent and it will happen. Now, ChatGPT on this is really talking visibility on social media because it's going into this second step of engaging. Yolanda had a coworker who just told her this. Yeah, because her coworker, I'm guessing your coworker really hadn't caught on to what you're doing. Am I going in the right direction there, Yolanda? Or were you going on it in a different way actually in your job? Um, that would be curious to hear. Um, so engagement, posting. Um, if you are posting and you're not commenting, if you're not commenting on if you're not commenting on other people's posts, if you're not messaging them directly, and if they're not responding to your posts, you're gonna you're gonna feel invisible if you're not making the engagement with posting. So, I have to work on this a lot myself because there's a lot of times that I just like things and I go on. Um, that's not engagement. That's just that's letting them know I've seen it. So it's a touch, but it's not engagement. So if you get somebody to actually comment on your post, which is so hard these days because most of us are right there with just like, love, like, hug, mad face, whatever, and we're just flipping. We're just flipping. Um, Yolanda said she'd been looking for Avon and didn't know. I sold it until she saw someone else with my book. It, yay! See, that's it. People just don't realize it. So if you don't feel seen, it's not, you could have been wearing an Avon hat to work every day, Yolanda, and that person probably would have overlooked it 8 times before finally they said, oh my gosh, she's wearing an Avon hat. Maybe I could get Avon from her. Um, she said, where is your shirt? Where is your signs? There you go. Um, what I'm saying is that yes, I want you guys to be wearing shirts, wearing buttons, wearing signs, putting it out there. But even having that stuff out there, it still takes time for people to see, because they will overlook it. People are so tunnel visioned, um, that and to get somebody to look off their, even in person, to get somebody to look off their phone is a feat. So if they're even looking up and noticing you wearing a shirt that says Avon, a hat that says Avon, holding a sign that says I sell Avon, it is going to be a miracle. So I don't want you to feel bad about being unseen. I just need you to know that you need to be consistent to be seen. So, um, consistently commenting um, on posts, consistently messaging, and responding if people comment on your post. That's a huge thing. Um, Making sure that you're doing because once you get visible, then you have to be engaging. I think that's, kind of where we're kind of going here, is that if you can get visible, which is that consistency, then you have to be engaging. You can't just be like, okay, I sell Avon, here's a book, and then walk away. Hopefully, um, and hopefully, hey, Alma, you got on, yay. So, where was I going? OMG, I lost it. Um, so hopefully, um, you know, you're not just going to give them, once you get them to see you, you're not just going to give them a book and then just walk away. You're going to follow up with them. You're going to, you're going to wait a little bit, and then you're going to come back and um, you're going to say, hey, did you see anything in there that you like? Um, oh, yum. What'd you have for dinner, Alma? She just got done with dinner. Um, I got dinner a little bit ago. Okay, dinner. We're gonna spiral for just a second. I can't do it for too long. My oldest son has been at his girlfriend's house, and he has an allergy to like beef. He got bit by one of those ticks, so he can't have anything. The only thing he can have is like chicken and turkey and fish and seafood. Um, so no red meat. This tick really did a job of him. I'm seeing more and more people talk about these ticks. Um, but since he's been gone, we've been having like some red meat. So tonight we had meatloaf. And my husband's like, that's like the best meatloaf ever. I'm like, it's the same meatloaf I've made forever, for years. We just celebrated 29 years of marriage. It's the same meatloaf I've been making for years. But it was the best meatloaf because we haven't had meatloaf in probably a year. So, just a little tidbit. Oh, she had pork chops, corn on the cob, and mac and cheese. We had pork chops too the other night because that was something he can't have either, and he's over at his girlfriend's, so we got it. So, yum, yum, yum. Okay, so we're gonna get visible. We're going to engage. We're going to talk. We're not just going to, um, we're not just going to, say, hey, yeah, I sell Avon. Here you go. Here's a book, and then not go back to it. You're going to say, hey, product sharing is the best. I don't like saying, did you see anything in there that you like? It's a cop out. It's a cop out, guys. Um, for me, saying something like, you know, I'm loving the new perfume that we came out with. Um, did you notice the scent circle in the book? That's engagement. That's sharing. I love this. I would love to share this with you. If you don't have it with you, there was a scent circle in the book. Did you see the scent circle? I am loving this new perfume. Have you noticed me wearing it? So I'm not just saying, did you see something you liked? What do you want to buy from me? I am sharing that I love this product. So I am being me. Now, she could very well say, and I have a lot of customers this way, I don't wear scents. I don't, I have allergies, blah, blah, blah. You're like, oh, that's okay. Cause I just, did you notice the new shirt I'm wearing? I love our fashion too. And this actual shirt is coming out for sale in like, oh my gosh, I'm thinking this is next campaign or the campaign after that. I just got the new um the backpack. I just got the new pack of t-shirts and I am loving. Y'all, when it said purple, it meant purple. When it said blue, it meant blue. Let me see if I have it. Let me hold on. I'm gonna get this for y'all. Let's see. Ooh, let's not do that. When you're passionate about something, this is what you do. This is you share. And you share what you're passionate about. This 3-pack of t-shirts is my absolute favorite. So I'm wearing the purple. I have the embroidered one, and I wanted to check something. The t-shirts some tend to be lighter in weight, some tend to be heavier, and these are heavier. I noticed that today as I've been wearing it. I'm like, oh, I'm a little warmer than usual. These are on the heavier side of our t-shirts. So that means when it comes to this white one with the embroidery on it, which is super cute, I am not seeing through it like I did on a pack I bought before, where I put my hand up behind the cream and I'm like, OMG, this is just like, I'm going to have to wear a nude bra because you're literally going to see right through this. This one is not. This one is thicker. So I love the new embroidery. And then the blue these are like royal colors. I love jewel tone. That's what I'm talking, jewel tone. So this is a jewel tone purple. This is a jewel tone blue. And then the embroidery. So even if she didn't care for the perfume that I was sharing, it'd be like, oh, I got you, girl, because I love their fashion too. And that's just what I be. You see how much as a friend I just shared with you. Now some of you might be rethinking that t-shirt pack because I'm telling you, these t-shirts are the bomb. This is like my favorite pack ever, and I've bought almost every pack with Avon since they've been having them. So I have to say that, I would hope that my passion, that my sincerity, that, I am sharing, instead of selling. Oh yeah, Alma, and Alma's right on there. Maybe they like jewelry. I love your earrings. And to answer, they're Avon. So yes, making sure that you're sharing, Yeah, if you're wearing earrings, if you're wearing the new necklace. I mean, oh my gosh, this necklace, this new spring necklace goes great with these rich tones in these t-shirts. We have so much to share that we just need to, that's how you're going to get their attention, because you're going to get passionate and you're going to be excited about something rather than just handing them a book and then just saying, hey, did you see something? Do you want to order something from me? I'm putting in an order. Do you want to order? Um, sometimes you just, especially if you've got that in person um, availability, it is so easy. But where I now am not, I need to get better at my social media engagement because I need to be able to find an outlet for my passion. I got passionate with you guys because I went on to a subject that I am passionate about. I love Avon clothes. I love Avon fragrance. Um, but it's just one of those things that you have to get the engagement and you have to share your passion. And another one, and I really want everyone to start working this into their vocabulary because we're not always going to have something to talk about. And oh my gosh, I am preaching to the choir because I have not done this myself. I have been so excited about this. I have used it, I have shared it individually with customers. I have not shared it on Facebook or any of my social media. So I'm going to. I'm going to be sharing it. I'm going to share it tomorrow. If I don't share it tomorrow, somebody call me out on it. Y'all, some of you are friends with me. Some of you don't see everything I post on Facebook, which is another thing. Sometimes you might feel invisible because they're not seeing, they're not commenting on what you post. Either one, they're seeing it and they're flipping through it, or two, they are not seeing it at all. Um, I posted what to me was something super awesome. I just did a legacy box, and I've got some videos coming in that are so precious to me. And this year, on my anniversary, on my wedding anniversary, I was able to post a video instead of pictures. That's huge. That's huge for a lot of us. But for somebody with MS who is losing their memory, these videos are huge. I can't even express. Um, and so some of you that are friends with me on Facebook, when I share these videos, it means a lot to me. Mother's Day is coming up. I got to hear my mom's voice for the first time. My mom died when I was 24, 23, 97. So she died in 97. So it's been a long time. And uh I got to hear her voice for the first time. And so for Mother's Day, I am going to put up a post of my mom. Now, I still hear I have a what I think. Now y'all chime in, and I just did it. But chime in. I have a very moderate Midwest twang, but looking back at video when I was younger and then listening to my mom, I'm like, good Lord in heaven, how do these people don't know that I come from a family from Oklahoma and I have evolved so far in my speech because I can throw back into it so easily, but I have evolved and I don't have quite the Oklahoma twang that I used to have when I was younger and around my mom. And I just realized, says, yes, I do. Oh, wait till you hear. Wait till Mother's Day and I post this video, Alma. You are gonna die because I am nothing compared to what I used to be and what my mom was. So I came by it naturally, my aunts and my mom, and this is just gonna have to be over because I'm gonna tell you a personal story, y'all. Um, I moved from the Midwest, from Kansas, over to Colorado when I was 18, and I spent a year in Colorado, just over a year, and I worked at a local pharmacy, and they just thought it was hilarious to make me get on the intercom and do any kind of announcements that had to be made, um, because it would make all the customers do a double take and actually listen because they could not believe the voice coming over the intercom system. They used to make so much fun of me. Good naturedly, I was fine with it, but it was bad. It was really bad. So I think I've evolved. I think I've come a long way. Anyway, but be you. You know what? That's it. Be you. So okay, so my challenge as we wrap this up. So this was a good topic, Alma. Um, my challenge is for you and for all and for myself is get the skin analyzer tool conversation started. Whether it is with your people in person that you're sharing books with, tell them to go try on, do the virtual try on and the skin analyzer. Ooh, gonna get that word out there. Um, skin analyzer tool because that is going to start some conversations. Conversations with some of my customers that I've had forever, and I'm making new sales because of the conversations that it has created. Um, that skin analyzer is just, whew. I've had it with the virtual try on and it's been hit and miss. Um, and it works, it works. Um, the skin, but something when you tell somebody that something's going to analyze their skin and help them with what they need to, with what they, besides just mine, it's huge. I just don't even know. So what I really want is for us, by Friday, this is Tuesday, when I do the Tell Me Something Good Friday, I really want you guys to come back and hopefully have a skin analyzer story for me that you shared it with somebody and what was the response. That's how we're going to get part of the being seen is sharing tools that start engagement and conversation and sharing and solving problems. It's not selling, it is solving problems, which is huge in this business because selling is a yucky word. We are solving problems, we are sharing our passions, and that is how we get to be successful. And every time we plant those little seeds, we're going to see them bloom. You don't know when they're going to bloom, but they will. So y'all just keep consistent. Let me know if there's anything that let me know, also, let's keep this conversation going. If you guys want to add more in the comments, whether it's on our team page or those of you who are watching us in YouTube land, please share this, comment, and uh, kind of just let's share. Let's keep this going, and um, just know that if you're not feeling seen, you're not alone. Um, it's not about doing more all the time. It's about doing the right small things consistently. That's kind of where I love how Chat GPT said that. It's about doing the right small things consistently. And that's what we're going to continue to do. So, let's get consistent. Let's get intentional and share the skin. If you haven't done it yourself, please do it. Please get vulnerable. Put yours out there and show what it can do, because it is a really awesome tool. So with that, I hope that you all got something out of this, and that you guys start really thinking about, it's not always something new. It's just continually being consistent with the small things. And now adding new stuff, we're going to go into that. We'll go into that next time, because I don't want to go too far out on this. But um, uh, just remember to keep at it and do, like I said, just do the follow ups, do the sharing, get vulnerable, and be the most amazing you. And people are going to, they're going to come. Your seeds are going to blossom, and you're going to be successful. So if we need to talk one on one, I'm just a text, phone call, or email away. And I love you all. Have a great evening.